Hey, what's up? Y'all get in here real quick. We ain't gonna stay long. We ain't gonna stay too long. I don't think. I don't think. But yeah. How y'all doing? I got the blanket. You know what it is. I'm comfortable. hmm I want to talk about a couple things, honey. We got things going on. RHOA, them ladies over there, trip. They got some stuff happening. Y'all know they wrapped the other night. The event, the Charles Oakley Foundation event that happened with all the ladies being dressed up, looking real nice or whatever. We might take a look at their outfits a little bit better tonight too. That was actually the finale, from what I can understand. So that happened, but the RHOA ladies are not done because Drew Sidora made it back to the gossip rags. So you know that means she made. So you know that means she made it back to the porch. So we got to talk about Drew Sidora, honey. She is embarrassing. I'm glad I don't know her in real life. She is embarrassing. Like, you see some people on television and you're like, geez, I wonder if that's a cool person. Or, oh, I wish I could know her or meet her or whatever. I wouldn't want to know Drew Sidora because this is getting embarrassing. This is getting extremely, and I do mean extremely embarrassing. So we got to talk about her. We've had a little bit of a snafu with Vlad again, Culture Vulture Vlad the Vulture, and this time with Marlon Wayans with his sometime problematic tale. So we got to talk about that too because I feel like it's more to it than what we really saying. Okay, want to have a little chit chat, little chatter chit about Kim Kardashian's daughter because a lot of people are starting to speculate and ask questions as to why this girl keeps being, seen hanging around with full grown men talking about they streamers online. And I'm one of the people. I saw some people criticizing it. I got criticism too. I said something when it was Castanet, but we got to talk about that. And anything else that comes down the pipe, okay? It's some other stuff going on too. So let me greet who's here. I need y'all to like this video. Put your like number in the chat, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Put your like number in the chat. Y'all know what it is. Like lottery is always in full effect. You'll never know what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do. So make sure that your like number is in the chat. Y'all know the like lottery is a scratch off. It is not the Mega Million. So we got something on your 40, nothing on your light bill. Okay. Make sure y'all like this video, share this video. Your engagement button on your bottom right hand side over there in the chat, circle with the heart emoji. Hit that, send your bubbles up, let the people know y'all here because you know how they do us over here on this channel. They will try to hide us for show, for show. So please engage with this video and make sure we're greeting people. And if it's your first time here on the porch, please let us know by saying just telling us it's your first time. Or if you don't want to type it out, just put FTL for first time live so we can welcome you personally and individually because we are happy to have you here. Okay. And once again, I'm here barefaced. I like it. I like not having nothing on my face. I don't really care what it looks like. I'm really comfortable. I like it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm apologizing for looking like this, but it's just kind of what it is. Okay. But listen, y'all, make sure we're greeting everybody. If you see somebody that you have not seen before, or if it's somebody you haven't seen in a long time, greet people. Like it's no such thing as making people feel too welcome. That is not a thing. I guarantee it. Like nobody's gonna be like, wow, they're too friendly. I'm never coming back. Nobody's doing it. Y'all, my hair is a mess. It's itching. I'm sorry. I had to take it loose. Y'all, I was outside today in the sunlight. I had to I didn't have to, but I planted some vegetables. I'm so excited. So I'm waiting on some goodies. Like, I don't know, it's a good vibe today, but we got to talk about some gossip. Good vibes or no, the gossip is here and it's not going nowhere. Oh, I got a little bit of an update on that young lady that was almost abducted by the Lyft driver. So we got to talk about that too. And I really felt horrible about the situation because of how people's immediate reaction to that young lady made me really uncomfortable. Um, because I don't know. I don't know. I think immediately my mind goes to what if that was my kid? And I just felt really bad. So I'm gonna give y'all an update that I heard on that too. It was just really, really, really crazy. So let me greet who's here. Okay. Leah Aries is in the house. Hey sis, how you feeling? Helene Easley, that's my boo. All right, what's up, Helene? Thank you for being like number 2. Leah Aries is number 1. Bianca the Beautiful is in the chat. What's going on? Happy Monday. Y'all, please hit your like button. Get your wine, kick your shoes off. Yes, we about to crack up a little bit. You know we clown over here. You know you're going to have a good time. You may as well hit the like button. Let's just have fun. Nene Ashley, hey gorgeous, happy Monday. Miss Kaiser Sose is like number 4. Y'all, please remember to hit the like button, thumbs up this video. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Nene, thank you for being like number 4. I appreciate you, girl. My good sis Jackie Gaines is in the house. What's up, Jack? Thank you for being like number 6. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Thumbs up this video. Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady, is like number 6. Hey, sis. All right, Debbie Garcia is here. So Housewives Talk is legal. And she's like number 8. I appreciate you. All right, God's anointed daughter is in the house. What's going down? It's so good to see everybody this good Monday evening. Good evening, good evening. Sis reminding you to make sure y'all get y'all's copy of my book, Little Girl, Big World. Okay, the survival guide for girls leaving home for the first time. Let's make sure that every little girl we know has a copy. Okay, and I've been seeing the numbers come in, so I know y'all have been supporting that book, and I appreciate it. I am already kind of doing the outline on the next book in the series to kind of give our girls more survival tips, more safety tips, because we need our girls safe. Period. Okay. Magaline, thank you for being number 11. DS is in the house. Hey, ready to run that reflection corner. She's like number 10. Sweet Beloved is number 9. Situation number 9. She's in the house. It's good to see you. Hey, Legina the Jackson, what's up? Thank you for being number 15. All right, Delisi is number 21. I know that's right. Blackjack. Hey, Angela Davis. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for being number 10. All my sisters up in here. Cool gamer. It's always good to see you on either one of your accounts because you're always in the building. And I appreciate you. If don't nobody appreciate you, I appreciate you. Okay, Aries Diva, what's up, lady? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Listen, y'all, the stuff. That's all I can say. Miss Thelma is here. Hey, Miss Thelma, how you doing? All right. There's my Christian Key. She's like number 24. Miss Thelma says she number 25. Vintage. There you go. I miss you when you're not here. What you been up to? Thank you for being number 25. I appreciate it. Y'all, Christian is reminding y'all to hit that like button, thumbs up this video. I need y'all to run it up. I don't want to be hidden, so I need y'all to help me do that. Aries Diva, what's up? Thank you for being number 29. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Miss Nisi, hey girl. DV. All right, 39. Auntie Eva's 33. Miss Nisi says she 42. What? Catherine Bennett is 44. Y'all running me up like that? All right. Thank you. Rochelle is number 37. You driving? Well, stop typing before you wrap yourself around a pole. What you doing? What you got going on? Oh, I didn't go live yesterday, Rochelle. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know I got your Cash App in here somewhere. Wait a minute. I can't go no further. Let me get Rochelle straight. Gaby, hey girl, thank you for being 43. Miss Aware is number 48. What's happening? Tamika Graham is 45. All right. Rochelle, I would tell you to just text me, but I don't think you remember my number because you ain't called me, and I don't even know if I remember the last time you called me, or if you did. Hold on. Okay, I got you. Mm-hmm. Let me write it down so I can put it in the message, right? Matter of fact, Bianca, I'm gonna send it to you. Write me a birthday message for Rochelle, pretty please, with a cherry on top. I'm sending it to you right now. Please take care of it for me, and then I'm gonna pin it. If you look out for your big sis, I sure appreciate you. Me and you got to talk too. Anyway, Miss Phone Tag. We got to talk. Us got to talk. Okay. Let me know when you got it. Or just write the message and then like text me when you write the message and I'm gonna pin it to the top. Tamika Graham is number 45. All right, all right. I'm so glad to see my sisters rolling in because we got gossiping to do. God's anointed daughter is in the house. What's up? And she's number 50. It sound good. Yes, y'all tell Cher happy birthday. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm just waiting on that to come in. So listen, I think um I believe we're gonna go ahead and get into what's going on with Drew Sidora first. Because this is a bit embarrassing. It's a little bit embarrassing. If I'm telling the truth about this is a little embarrassing, but this is not the first time. So we got to get into what's going on with Drew Sidora. I almost don't want to do that one first, but I guess I should, huh? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let me pull this up for you guys and let's get ready to rumble. La 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 la. Okay. All right. Thanks, Bianca. Ain't no sister like the one I got. She keep me straight, and I appreciate her so much. Yeah, we're gonna pin it to the top. So the birthday message on for Rochelle for her birthday. Y'all make sure y'all show Rochelle some birthday love in the chat. Also, you know that Cash App. It may not be a lot, but let's make sure we show some love. Okay, in the chat. That's our own small way of pinning that dollar to the shirt, just saying, hey, we can't hug on you and kiss on you and love on you like we would like. But what we can do is, pin them twos and fuse to your shirt just to let you know that we do care and we love you. And we wish we could have been there to eat a piece of cake with you, but we were in our respective homes. So let's get ready to go. Let's get ready to share this screen because Drew Sidora is out here embarrassing everybody. She just is. She's just embarrassing everybody. And I don't even understand why she's doing the things she's doing. So y'all come on, if I'm on the television, turn it up. If I'm on your phone, go full screen. Because I want y'all to make sure y'all can see this screenshot that this person posted to. So we're going to share the screen and take a look at this together. Make sure y'all like this video, share this video, and run my likes up, please. Pretty please with a cherry on top. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel because we have fun over here. And we grown. So we do grown folk stuff. We don't do a bunch of cussing. We don't do no lying. And yeah, we just relax. Ain't nobody rude. Nobody's going to attack you over here. This is one of the most laid back, most chill channels in all of social media. Forget YouTube, in all of social media. So make sure that you jump on this. Okay? Make sure you jump on this. Let me try to make my face as small as I can on this screen. So that way, yeah, I want to try to make it as big as possible. Aries Sun, thank you for being like number 51. DS says, Drew is that person you see in the store that you know and you turn your head so they don't see you. And you're right. Kimberly, thank you so much for being number 52. Well, you're not replay gang tonight, right? You in here live with us. That's what's up. So let's talk about Drew Sidora and her embarrassing the entire hell out of every black woman on the planet. Like at this point, we need to have a meeting and vote her out. I propose that we call a meeting of every black woman on the planet and vote Drew Sidora out. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Oh shoot, Rochelle she want to tell y'all thank you. She said, I'm so happy to have lived to be 52 with sickle cell. Girl, that is a blessing. That is a blessing. And we thank God for your life. Krista Jones, what up, boo? That's my girl. Happy Monday. Thank you for being like number 50. So listen, let's take a look at what's going on with Drew Sidora. Y'all, this is thoroughly embarrassing. But here we are. So she is denying it, but we're gonna get to what was said first. And we will get to your denial, Drew. But Drew, in all fairness to Drew Sidora, you have denied before when people are saying that you have not paid them. You always have a story, Drew Sidora. There is always a story. There's always an excuse. There's always a reason why or a rationale as to why people who have rendered services for you somehow continuously fail to get paid. Now, I get that you build rapport with people, and sometimes people know you, and so they'll trust you like, oh, girl, you can pay me later. I do that with people. When I know you, sometimes we do that. But when people trust you enough to say, hey, friend, I got you, but take care of me later. Drew, you're supposed to actually do that. Now, y'all know, before we even get into reading the screenshot, welcome to everybody who's just joining the live. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that you share the video. Make sure that you engage, greet everyone, and use your engagement button, the circle with the red heart emoji at the bottom right-hand corner of your chat. Let's engage in this video. And welcome to you. If it's your first time live, please put FTL for first time live. But y'all remember, back to Drew Sidora, y'all remember this was the case when it came to the assistant who claimed that they weren't paid. This is the case when it came to the young lady who was working as a chef for her and she didn't pay her. And then we heard this story. Well, no, it wasn't that. I wasn't supposed to pay. I was supposed to be testing her out or something silly she said. And this lady spent money out of her pocket to prepare food for you and your family. And apparently, according to that young lady, if y'all remember that, please put a 1 in the chat. That young lady said Drew Sidora wanted her to also help babysit children and all type of stuff. And she did not want to pay. And so now here we are again. This makeup artist is calling her out. Somebody said something about in this screenshot, they messaged her. I'm assuming said, Drew, my favorite girl, the feds are looking for you. They got a police light and police car emojis, clink, clink, B, I, H, or whatever. Then they said, if you need a pen pal, call me, boo. This person is toogifted.hands on Instagram. You never win when you play dirty. Everybody love to quote Nene. Shout out to Lanithia Monique Leaks with her beautiful self. Okay. The number 2gifted.hands says, you never win when you play dirty. The lies are finally coming to an end. Here we go again. Everybody's calling Drew a liar. Probably because they keep catching her lying. At Drew Sidora. So he added her. They said you're a commercial fraud specialist. Hashtag allegedly. Now, I don't know who this Taranisha person is in the comments and said, not she ain't pay you too. So here we go again with the allegations of Drew not paying. Now, mind you, y'all recall when she was on the season with Sheree, she tried to make a big deal like, oh, Sheree ain't give me no money. Sheree don't pay, because everybody knows when Sheree was building Chateau Thelma, that she ended up with a little lien due to a landscaping incident. She didn't want to pay those people or whatever happens. I'm not going to say she didn't want to. I don't know what she did, but they had a lien on her for not paying, and people been dragging her for that ever since. So, Drew jumped on that, but this is the third accusation with Drew. So now let's take a look at her response. She says, I want to make it clear that these claims are entirely false. There is no federal investigation or legal action being taken against me. My attorney will be addressing legal action against the individual responsible for starting these fake rumors. As I enter this new season, I want to share I've made some changes to my team. This transition marks an exciting chapter, and I'm looking forward to the opportunities and growth ahead. DS, I'm assuming her initials, Drew Sidora. Drew, the problem with this is somebody sending you a message in your inbox and then sharing what they said to you is not starting a rumor that the feds are after you. This is clearly somebody making a joke about the fact that you're a scammer, Drew Sidora. You don't like to pay people that do services for you. You don't want to pay your makeup artists. You don't want to pay your assistants. You don't want to pay the chefs. You don't want to pay anybody. And you know what else, Drew Sidora? I think this is a dangerous thing for you to be doing. This is why your assistants are always very comfortable talking and telling your business. The little fella Anthony that was also working with Sheree, who told about your husband and said that your husband like the same things that the rest of us ladies like. You know, you recall those rumors, Drew Sidora. Okay. Now, and then you had your other assistant who obviously the one you know act like he's so close to you, the chubby one that was on the season with you when you were doing that film for Candy. Okay. Apparently you didn't pay him enough, or maybe you were late on his payments. Maybe that's why he felt so comfortable to talk about your business. So Drew, I'm gonna need you to start paying bills. And in short, Drew, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. It's always something going on with these trivial amounts of money and why you're not able to pay. So I just felt like, you know, in all fairness, that we needed to bring that to everybody's attention. Hey, Kelly Dream. Hey, Tiffany GT. Hey, Jenny Patterson. Thank you for being number 56. I felt like we needed to bring that to everybody's attention because, Drew, here we are again with you not paying. Drew, here we are again with you not paying, darling. Why are you not paying? What's going on? Hey, too adorable. What's going down? Thank you for being like number 57. Okay. So this is where I'm losing the plot. At this point, I'm losing the plot. Because what next? Is it going to be like the dog walker that didn't get paid and you're going to say, no, 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 no. We agreed that I could pay her in milk bones. And then is it going to be your lawn service? And then you're going to say, no, 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 that's not true. I agreed to pay them in mulch. And the fact that she says there's no federal investigation and all that, that sounds good. But why are you not addressing the fact that this person says you owe them money? What's going on? You need to pay the people you owe, Drew Sidora. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. This needs to stop. Okay? I don't know whose idea it was to bring Drew Sidora on this show on RHOA. Y'all know from day one I said it was a bad idea because she came on the show with a fake storyline with her husband, pretending she didn't know where he was for 3 days. I didn't respect it. Either give the truth or don't. Like, ease into a show. Stop trying. It's like she came in trying to make a splash, and it's always looking for a moment. And unfortunately, the only moments that seem authentic are the moments where you owe people money and you don't pay them. Those are the only authentic moments we get, and much of that happens in social media. So I'm not sure who we need to write a letter to, but indeed, this is what we are up against with RHOA and Drew Sidora. So since we talking about RHOA, before we get on over there into what's going on with Vlad the Vulture, or DJ Feds and Marlon Wayans, let's take a quick look at these ladies on that finale event. Now that I know it was a finale event, I'm a little more interested in what's happening with the fashion and whatnot. Y'all make sure you like this video, share this video, and put your emojis in the chat. Okay? Hold on. Is my sister on the phone here? Because I know she about to laugh if she is, because some of these clothing are a little interesting. They are a little interesting. So let's take a little peek. Let's take a little peek. So let's see what everybody's got on. Okay. Let's see what's really going on. Now, y'all know, as per normal, Portia is dressed to the nines. The beadwork on that gown is ridiculous. The beadwork is ridiculous. The neckline is sculpted. Like, it's a lot happening. I like it. I like it. It does appear to make her kind of have to walk funny, or maybe she's just not used to how tight it is around the legs. But I like it. 1 to 10, what y'all give this one? I'm gonna give her a 10 on the jewelry, the shoes, everything. As long as she's standing still. When she goes to walk, it looks kind of like she's, I don't know whether they made it too tight on the legs or whatever. or whether it's just, all dresses ain't comfortable. Y'all know that. We're ladies. We know what it is. All dresses are not comfortable, but it looks good. Hair, makeup, everything, it fits. So let's go to the next person. Let me see what y'all gave Portia in the chat. Ain't nobody rate her on a 1 to 10? Okay, I see tens. Leah Aries gave her a -0. Now, what is -0? Are you getting into imaginary numbers, sis? Let me know, because that was never my strong suit. Auntie Eva say 9.5. D say 8.5. Nisa say Portia dresses fire emojis. DV gave her an 8, and Jenny Patterson gave her a 10. Now, y'all, let's take a look at Shamia. What the hell do Shamia have going on? Shamia is giving me Joan of Arc meets Maleficent. Like, we got a hood, we got Duchess satin, we got a corset with hardware. Her face is nice. They did nice makeup. It fit. The foundation is perfect. It glows with her. It doesn't make her look ashy. It didn't lighten her up. This dress was almost it. If we had gotten rid of the hood, and what could we have done? Maybe get rid of the hood and the sleeves. Like, take the whole top off and just make it a strapless dress, because the hardware was a lot. And then you put the hardware with a hood, with a bell cuff sleeve. It's a lot going on. And then we got our leg all the way out. The split is all the way up to, hallelujah. I don't know. I'm going to give Shamia like a hot 6.5. I got 6.5 on Shamia. What y'all got on Shamia? I'm interested. Let me in. Oh, Ian, where you been, nephew? And thank you for being like number 61. DB says she gonna give her a 7. Okay. Shani. Wait, Shani says she's trying to be the queen of the night. What's the queen of the night? DB say a 4. Okay, I understand how it's a 4. I can see how it's a 4. I can see how it's a 5 too. Leah Aries gave her a 0. Wait a minute. So how did Portia get lower marks than Shamia with this dress? You gave Portia a -0. Tiffany GT say the bottom doesn't match for some reason. I give it a 4. It doesn't. It looks like two different dresses. I agree, Tiffany GT. Helene easily say a 4 for effort. I was being nice and giving her a 6 for effort because I could kind of see how I have to adjust it to a 5. Because now that Tiffany said it, that's exactly what's going on. What's going on is those are different dresses. Rochelle and Dana Brown hit her with a 4. Hey, Queena. Because honestly, okay, I could see that. Shani said, remember when Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard, she was singing, she's the queen of the night. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You're right. You're right. Aries Sun gave her an 8. Krista Jones hit her with a 4. See, this is what's going on. Lord, my sister gonna sit up here and send me, what is this? The Arch Druidess and King Derek. Oh my gosh. It does look like something that's supposed to be medieval. It looked crazy. I think Tamika Graham gave her a 6. Okay. No, Bianca says she looked like she going to see the wizard, y'all. This is crazy. So this is what I think happened with this dress, if I'm being honest. She was going for maybe the Whitney Houston or like maybe the Grace Jones of it all, because y'all know Grace has an iconic look that she does with the hood too. I think she was going for that look. But then the chain link on the DS talking about she looked like the Cowardly Lion. DS, thank you so much for opening up the reflection corner for this evening. Go take your 30 seconds. That's so sweet of you to open the reflection corner. That's why I love you. Thank you for opening and stay in there for about 30 seconds. Make it 35 seconds. So I think what she was doing was going for the big moment with the hood. The hardware was a whole different dress. To me, that's not the same dress. The skirt on that dress is It's like that went with something that should have been like a plain dress, just a sleek dress with no hardware at the top. I would expect to see like maybe a plunging neckline or a nude back and just that straight skirt on some look. Like it needs, well, not almost. That corset did not need sleeves or a hood. Should have just had the corset by itself with like maybe a cocktail length dress or something that was more sculpted to the hip and not loose and flowy. And to be honest, that hood and them sleeves don't go with nothing. I don't understand what the hell that was supposed to be. And I swear I see shoulder pads. And y'all know how I feel about shoulder pads. Okay. DV says she should have carried a quiver instead of a purse. Not for the bow and arrow. Not for the bow and the arrow. Is that where we going? My sister on the phone said, and feel like I remember Fantasia in this, but Fantasia looked good. Fantasia did a hooded dress, but it was nothing like confusion. Shamia's wearing confusion. I like the purse though. Lord have mercy. We got Kelly Farrell or Farrell, however you say her name, Kelly Farrell, one of the new girls. This spiral fabric, when I say this fabric is going to be the end of a lot of people, a lot of people just figure you can just buy this fabric and just let it do whatever it do and put it on some illusion mesh and slap it on. First of all, this illusion mesh is like the color of a Caucasian person, one that doesn't get a lot of sun. So it doesn't blend with her skin. You could see it peeking from up underneath the bottom. It's a lot going on here. They sculpted it, I guess, the best they could. They just played into the spirals that were already there. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Mm, I don't know. Mm, I don't know what to call this, y'all. This one I gotta give like a 4.5, 5. What y'all giving Lil Kelly? I'm gonna give a 4.5/5. Leah say -0 times 1,000. Now, Leah, everybody's zero and -0. Sis say hot diggity mess. This is crazy. You know what, DS? And this is why I'm glad you opened that reflection corner, because you love to go in there. I believe that you have excellent snacks in there. She says she looked like a pack of Harlem Hell. I'm finished. I am finished. Not a number 2 because it's weird. And then she gave the girl a -25. And DV agreeing with Leah Aries. I don't even know what to say. I don't. Tamika Graham gave her a 1. Jenny say it's given. I wore my hair as my dress and it's a 1. Oh. Whew. Tiffany GT is giving her a 2. Jackie Gaines is giving her a 2. It's giving you guys some low marks. Some low marks. No, not Shamil was the medieval ninja. I'm done. No, my sister on the phone say it's that Cuban twist hair. Y'all tough in here tonight, boy. This is a tough crowd, tough crowd. So let's move on. Let's see what else these people have for us to feast our eyes on. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room. So we got Britt Edie and her husbando. Okay. Britt Edie and the hubby. Okay. I don't know what to make of this. I'm going to just be honest. I'm going to be completely honest here and tell you I don't know what to make of it. We got some illusion mesh in the middle cut into a heart shape. It's like looks like they did like a razorback design in the back. We got a halter situation in the front. Her boobs are falling out. The fabric is wrinkling across the hip area. I don't know whether this was made or whether this was off the rack. I'm not sure what was going on here. I don't know what to make of it. It looks better than Shamia and Kelly. I'm gonna say that it looks better than Shamia or Kelly. I'm gonna give her a 7, just cause in comparison, she's not the worst we've seen so far. You say 3. My sister on the phone said it looks dated. It definitely does. It's absolutely giving like 1998. It's giving 1998. Yep, better than the last one. That's for sure. I see some 6s, some 4s. It is a little basic, but with what we've been seeing, I'm gonna take basic. Basic can get a 7 out of me at this point. It's only see-through in the middle, like right below her bosom area, kind of, sort of, because they cut like a heart shape in the fabric and put some illusion mesh. It's almost like a figure skater. That's what it's giving me. A figure skating outfit minus the glitter and the sequins. Queena gave her a 3. Helene 7, Jackie 6, Tiffany GT say 5 because it's safe. I'll take safe. Say the church banquet, yes, definitely. It looks like she could possibly. She and her husband could be attending the Beulah Baptist Church Pastor's Aid Committee banquet for Pastor's anniversary for him and First Lady. Is giving Joanne's fabric. Not too much on Joanne's fabrics, honey. Not too much on Joanne's fabrics. Yeah, y'all gonna leave Joanne's alone. Now that's what we gonna do. Y'all know a lot of us started off with Joanne's. Now my sister say it's the best of the worst though. Oh, she said it looked like a maxi pad. Now I can't even argue with that because I think you're right. You like his look better. I mean, that's basic too. DS, I'm so glad the corner is open. She thinks Portia let Pilar make Britt's dress. We not gonna put this on Pilar. Pilar is a little angel sent from the Lord, and she would never do something like this. I don't believe she would. So let's see what else the people have prepared for us to take a peek at. Lord. Why? Just why? Why? Anybody want to tell me why? Anybody at all? I would take an explanation from anybody. Why is it ill-fitting at the top and gapping on the side of her boob? Why do we have a mermaid skirt with a bralette with your stomach out with this necklace from Sam Moon and that hair from Portia? What is this? I refuse to rate this. I'm gonna let y'all rate it in the chat. What y'all giving Drew Sidora? I'm not rating this. Drew is embarrassing at this point. I will not. Absolutely. Gosh darn John Brown, not. I will not. Absolutely no. Dreadful. Right. Who does stuff like this? Girl, that's not no debutante. What debutante ball would have allowed her to be introduced and brought in like that? Nobody. This is horrible. Horrible. My sister says it's a cry for help. Drew, I know I don't like you because you lie a lot, but if you happen to see this, Drew, if you get all of your own materials, I'll make you a dress, girl. I will. I'll sit up at night and design you something that will flatter you, and I will make you a dress. But this needs to stop. This needs to stop because at this point, can I ask something honestly? Do y'all think Drew is trolling us? Hey, Paige, what up, sis? At this point, do y'all think Drew Sidora is trolling us? I feel like Drew may be trolling us. I think she's trying to take Giselle's crown But you let Giselle have her crown as the worst dressed person on Bravo. This crazy girl on the phone say a nice box would fit her body type. No, ma'am. We don't put boxy people in boxes. And of course, you got Britt Edie talking about don't play with the kid. Don't play with you. What are you doing? You giving us nothing. This is the epitome. I'm gonna give you nothing and act like I'm killing the game. What in the name of all that is holy is this? Y'all, don't tell me Britt Edie is wearing the lining. You know how when you make a dress, you buy your lining to line your garment, the little satin liner. Y'all, did she make this dress out of a satin liner? That $3.99 a yard liner? Is that what she did? Because what is this? Oh. So this is what we're up against. They didn't have a close-up picture of Phaedra or Cynthia, and I think it's all for the best. I'm not sure what Phaedra got on. I know them gloves is too tight. It's cutting off her circulation. And Phaedra normally look too good for stuff like that. She don't look bad though. I just don't understand why them gloves so tight. You know, maybe they compression stockings or something. I've never seen Ted holes for your hands, but maybe that's what we're looking at here. And Cynthia Bailey cheekbones is giving us flamenco realness. I'm not sure where that purse comes in. This is an after 5 event, and she got that purse like she's going to revival meeting. I don't know. And then we have I believe that's Miss Angela Oakley up there in the top corner. And I like her dress, I think. I'm just not sure you would do that at something you're calling a gala. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where these ladies were going with their fashion ideas, but shout out to them for giving us a valiant effort, all except for 3 people who shall remain nameless. 3.5, because Britt Edie is coming real close to getting on my list of people they got to get checked. Okay. I don't think there was a theme. It was supposed to be like a Met Gala type situation. They were calling it that. I don't know whether that's what the organizers were saying or if that's just what the people in town were saying. You say, and what's the pink stuff hanging on the side? That was a ruffle. That was a flounce, not a ruffle, but a flounce that was cut in hot pink and put on the side of that black dress. Yes, and Portia was definitely given best dress. Absolutely. Hey, gorgeous, is she in the house? Gorgeous is here. How you doing? You say maybe Cynthia got receipts in her bag. Can you not put receipts in a nice evening clutch in an evening bag? Will a clutch not hold your receipts? Must you look like you're going to the the pastor's aid committee pretty hat tea at an after 5? Must we? Auntie Eva say, can it be used for twist or braids, Miss Nisi? What y'all talking about? That girl dress again? I can't. I ain't. DS say the only one that should have been in the party was Portia. Definitely, because everybody else was bugging. Everybody else was bugging. Because it was an event on the town. So this wasn't like a reunion. So there was no theme for them to dress. This was the finale scene, but this was the Charles Oakley Foundation. So one of the newbies who's married to Charles Oakley filmed an event for the show, and that was the finale. Everybody was supposedly at the finale. I just don't understand why we would go to a black tie event and pull up like that. I don't know. I just don't know why they would do that. Shamia, girl, Shamia is not like a fashion girly, but I've never seen Shamia that far off. That was really, 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 really off. Okay. So now we got to move on. We got to keep on moving. Don't stop. No. We got to move on to DJ Vlad and what's going on with him and Marlon Wayans, because I can see the bigger picture. Y'all know I be putting stuff together. Y'all know I connect the dots. Okay. Because I'm old and I don't have nothing better to do in between cutting fabric and making stitches and beading things and sequining things and rhinestoning things and making corsets and all of these other things that I have to do. I have nothing better to do than to connect the dots. So let's connect the dots on Vlad. Now, first, we're going to take a look at what started all this mess between he and Marlon Wayans, because this is interesting. A lot of people think the story is from there, but that ain't where this really starts. We're going to go a little bit deeper. Y'all know my favorite place to go, so you know we're going. Put it in the chat if you know where we're going to go. Put it in the chat. Mm-hmm. If you know me, you know where we're going. So put it in the chat. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, honey. Mm-hmm. Well, well, well. Let's go. We're going to share the screen because I do like when we kind of indulge in certain things together. Oh, y'all. Can we get a yes? I see y'all in the chat. Yes, that's where we going. Back down memory lane. We going back down memory lane on DJ Vlad, on Vlad the Vulture. See, some of us have been sick of him for a very long time. Oh, yes. And so now everybody else is just not catching up. They sure do. Mm-hmm. He is truly disgusting. Yep, we going back down memory lane, baby. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how we connect these dots. Tammy Carter, that's my sis. She like number 72. So who's got like number 81? Who's number 81? You got 2 minutes. Report to the chat, please. Yep, that's where we going. That's where we going. So let's look. Let me share the screen. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, Lord. So come on in the room. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get to Vlad, but I got one pit stop I want to make. I got one pit stop on the foolishness train that we got to make on our way to Vlad now. Did y'all happen to see this? Did y'all happen to catch this? Oh, they won't let us post the video, but it's on the website. So anyway, apparently this young man, I saw the video, spit on the bus driver up there in Newark, New Jersey, and Pops grabbed him up, snatched him out that chair like a rag doll, and took him to the floor and commenced to beating his tail because he spat in that man's face. This is just a quick PSA for the young people. You know you got a little too much vinegar in you you're too full of vinegar and all that good stuff, and your body is itching you, your body is gingering you. Do not spit on us folks in my generation and older. We will beat you half to death. Okay, baby, don't do that. Don't do that. It's bad for you. Okay. So now let's get on here. That was just a quick little PSA because we love you and we don't want you to get whooped on. Okay. So please don't do that. Now let's get on over here to see what's going on with Vlad and Marlon. Okay. Yes, Jackie, the bus driver did rip him a new butt. Yes. I was glad too. I was glad. This is how we help the young people. You love them, you got to correct them. So I think it's wonderful. Y'all, please hit the like button, run my likes up. And let me hold on. Before we get into this, let me see if I got bubbles. Do I have bubbles in my chat? I need bubbles. Oh, I see bubbles. I love it. Wait a minute. Wait. My likes ain't adding up though. Is there a problem? Am I not loved? I see bubbles. I see bubbles. So it's about 15 people in here that don't want to be here. It's 15 that's here that don't want to be here. For real? That's what we're doing? Okay. All right. No problem. I know how to take it. So let's get over here to Marlon. I'm just letting y'all know I'm kind of like pausing because I'm trying to wrap my head around how I'm going to deal with The people that don't want to be here. Okay? Because I don't want to just shut the live down because it's like everybody else want to be here. But we got 15 people that's here that don't want to be here. And that's kind of bugging me slightly. Ever so slightly. Because I'm not understanding it. When I don't want to be somewhere, I'm not there. When I don't want to be somewhere, I'm just not there. Thank y'all for my bubbles. So listen. We got a little situation here. A little situation. Okay, I see a few of them left as opposed to hitting the like button, and that's great. I'd rather you leave. Don't mess up my numbers. If you don't want to hit the like button, hit the road, Jack. Thank you so much for doing the right thing. If you catch us on replay, appreciate you. So listen, let's go through this story with Vlad and Marlon. So they clash over an interview fee. So Marlon Wayans apparently let it be known what it costs to interview him. And Vlad didn't want to pay it. And this is where it started, right here. So Vlad took it on himself to go to social media. He went heading to social media. Okay, I had a message from my baby. Okay, she's okay. So he took it to social media because he was really disturbed. So I guess he felt like, I'm going to go to social media and I'm going to use verbiage to blow dog whistles. And hopefully I can get everybody else on social media. Hey, Inel, to start attacking. My baby is in the chat. Peanut is here. I can get them to help me attack him for not just giving me a free interview. But this is not where it starts. Okay, so y'all hit the like button and buckle up because I'm going to connect the dots for you. Okay, this is what Vlad the Vulture says. DJ Fed TV. Marlon Wayans, I'm sorry you don't find me attractive. Fortunately for both of us, I'm heterosexual. Between your recent gay photo shoot and your claim to fame is dressing up as a woman, this would be the perfect time to fully come out the closet. Coming out as gay in 2024 will surely revive your declining acting career. And since I turned down your $40,000 offer for an interview, I'm pretty sure you can get that amount for your first gay cornucopia scene. Marlon Wayans would be an awesome porn name, by the way. So first of all, let's talk about the attack. Can we talk about the level of attack? I need y'all to like this video, share this video. We need more people in here because we about to have a conversation. We're about to play Connect the Dots, okay? All right? So you wanted an interview. He told you what it cost. And when it didn't go your way, you come on to social media to start attacking him for doing a pride photo shoot in support of his child. Even if he was homosexual, how is that your business? You know, I'm going to ask the questions and then I'm going to tell you what's going on. Because I have to keep my thoughts organized because I really be wanting to go in, but I need to stay clear and concise so we can all arrive at the same place at the same time. I don't want to leave nobody behind. I don't want you to get to the end and say, okay, now I get it. Okay. Then, so I'm sorry you don't find me attractive. So it was an immediate attack in the first sentence on this man's sexuality and his manhood. I'm sorry you don't find me attractive. Why does he need to find you attractive? That's his fee. And fortunately for both of us, I'm heterosexual. Between your recent gay photo shoot and claim to fame is dressing up as a woman. Can we be very clear? Marlon Wayans' claim to fame was not dressing up as a woman. His claim to fame was being part of an iconic Black comedy family that literally left an indelible imprint on not just Black pop culture, but American pop culture, period. Okay? But he says the man's claim to fame is wearing a dress. The only time I remember Marlon Wayans dressing up like a girl at all was in White Chicks with his brother Sean Wayans. Other than that, Marlon Wayans, if we're being completely fair and honest, has not done a whole lot of that, but he has been funny as hell. Now, I don't always like him because, he does have a little raccoon in his system every now and then. But let's just call a thing a thing. Okay. Then he says, this would be the perfect time to fully come out of the closet. Obviously, if he's comfortable enough with himself enough to do a pride photo shoot in support of his child, if he wanted to come out, he clearly would. Then coming out as gay in 2024 will revive your declining acting career. And okay, do you say that Tom Hanks has a declining acting career? Would you be able to interview Tom Hanks for as little as $40,000? I personally think $40,000 is a steal. Every one of those Wayans could be considered A-list actors. What on earth are you saying, Vulture TV? What are you saying? Are you saying because he's black and he's reached the heights that he's reached that somehow he should be more accessible, or that you're entitled to his presence? I'm just asking the questions for right now. Then I'm pretty sure you can get that amount for your first gay cornucopia scene. Why are you saying that this man needs to go and commit sex acts on a camera for money? Who told you he needed that? Obviously, he didn't need money bad enough to come sit on your platform for chicken change, honey. It's giving you didn't want to pay it. You didn't feel like he was worth it. And maybe you're not comfortable shelling out that kind of money because you're not that financially buoyant as you would like to be, even though you made a lot of money off a culture that you're a tourist in. Now, let's talk about what happened in this statement, okay? So if y'all will pay attention with me, what this clear cockroach has attempted to do was to weaponize sexuality and blow dog whistles because he was hoping that other black males within our social spaces, because he's a tourist in our social spaces, and he feels as though he's observed us enough to know that black heterosexual men usually run in to attack the minute there's an allegation or an insult attacking a black man's sexuality. Take, for example, Meek Mills. They got a picture of him playing around, bunny hopping and joking around, and next thing you know, oh, you funny and you do funny stuff. So he was blowing a dog whistle and attempting to weaponize certain ills in our community against a member of our community. Whether I like him or not, he's still a member of our community. Okay, now that's just what that is. So you're mad about 40K and you couldn't say the man did anything to you. You just immediately started trying to attack his sexuality, which is creepy and weird. So Marlon Wayans then responds back, yo, at DJ Vlad, your beard made from Ice Spice's A hair. Oh my. So, wow. So apparently Marlon Wayans is still funny. He got jokes about DJ Vlad the Vulture having a ginger colored beard about the same color as Icy Spicy's hair. So Marlon Wayans just started cracking jokes. And then he says, I'm worth whatever I say. People like you don't make or break me, champ. Oh, no, not champ. Shout out to Showface News. I'm self-made. Go where I choose. I don't like your tactics. I've been a gentleman. I didn't express my grievances with other people. You trying to turn other black men in my field on me, asking them about my money. Okay, so now we got action. At this point, now we get to finding out what's going on. So he told you the price and you went calling other black comedians to ask about Marlon Wayans' money, hoping you was going to get some dirt, and you got caught there, Vlad, huh? Okay, so let's keep going because look like the mess is getting messier. It looks like the mess is getting messier, y'all. Okay, hey, Jazzy J. So look. Wait. Here we go with Vlad. Not mad at all. I find this amusing because you really think that you're worth 40K for an interview. Let's stop right there. It doesn't matter. If he said that's what it's worth, you either pay it or you don't. And you clearly were mad enough to come to social media because he didn't. And you were mad enough not just to come to social media to complain about the 40K, but to start insinuating strange things about his sexuality. So you were clearly mad, you clear cockroach. I find it amusing because you really think you're worth 40K for an interview. I said there's nobody on earth that will pay you that, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Who's trying to prove anything? Why would he have to prove anything to you? You're the one who wants the interview. Okay. Throwing out a stupid A number for an interview is unprofessional, my guy. But he's not your guy. And that's why he gave you the price of the people who are not his guys. You're not his friend. So he don't have to give you a hookup rate. He said, because your interviews don't even make 5% of that on every platform you do. And bringing up race when there was no mention of it throughout all our discussion shows how weak of a man you are. He's not weak for calling you out, DJ Vulture. Oh, he's feeling away. He's feeling away. But we're going to go back down memory lane, honey. Then Marlon says, you mad? You unprofessional, my guy. If you don't like the number, keep it moving. You look bad. You should fall back. Mad a black man is a black man stating his number. He then goes on to say, and now you go public and use your platform to try to drag me. I never in my life dealt with this silly negotiating tactic. Right. So if you don't get a number or a price or a fee that you like or that's within your budget or that you're willing to spend, you go to social media and start insinuating weird things about a person's sexuality. Vlad, that's a little weird. Vlad, do you have a weird case? What's going on with you, Vladdy? Then he goes, Marlon Wayans found someone with 200 followers to agree with him because there was someone on social media who basically was saying, like, what's the deal with this, right? So he said, you found someone with 200 followers to agree with him, LOL. Baby, it's not all about followers. That's why you need to get out of our culture because you don't understand us. He retweeted somebody who echoed his sentiments because a lot of us think and move and vibrate the same way. Okay. Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40K for an interview when he gets 100K to 300K views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional. Ooh, he's mad. He's mad. So wait. I'm going to stop sharing for a second because we're going to share again. So now let me tell you something. Hey, the lovely Sherry. Yes, it definitely gives lawsuit. You don't like someone's fee, you come to social media to try to insinuate all sorts of strange things about their sexuality, harassment, attacks, personal attacks. What is going on, Vladislav? What are you doing? Is he Vladislav, Vladimir, Volodymyr? Who are you? Vulture TV. What is your name? We don't know your name. And I swear, it feels like, ooh, we don't know your name. Okay. I'm just saying, what is your name? What is your problem? Who does that? Anytime you don't like a price, is that what we can expect from you? Is that what we can expect from you? But never mind that. Because we got more things to get into. Okay. Let's pull up something else because I want y'all to realize where this is coming from. All right. Let's go. Let's connect the dots. Because I want y'all to see why this man is so disturbed. We're going to talk about why he's so disturbed. Okay, let's share the screen again. Let's share it again. This is where it starts. Right. Jazzy J says, not a fan of Marlon, but he needs to sue. That first post was wild. Yes, it was. Very, combative. Why are you attacking this man? But that's not all. Let's look. This is what this is about. Y'all ready? This is where all of this stems from. Whether y'all want to take my word for it or not, this is where all of this stems from. Right here. Y'all remember this situation? Do you remember? I don't want y'all to get to the end of my life saying, oh yeah, now I remember. Don't wait to the end. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember this? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember this incident. If you recall this incident, put a 1 in the chat. Okay? Peanut say having the nerve to feed off the culture and not knowing the importance of the Wayans family shooting off your mouth. Exactly. I see the ones. Okay, I see the ones rolling in. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is where this started. It started with his panic, and this situation ballooned on him. He did not know how to how to recover and kind of like reestablish himself as the parasite or leech that he is. And so let's just go back down memory lane. Let's take a look for the people who maybe don't know what's up. So he made a public apology to this. He ended up having to make a public apology to this Princeton University professor, Miss Morgan Jerkins, because he tagged her employer, if y'all recall, multiple times during a Twitter exchange. Now, if y'all recall, and people started the hashtag, you can see it here, hashtag boycott Vlad, boycott DJ Vlad. Okay. Now, this is where everything went wrong for him. This is where he has not been able to make his way back. He has not made his way back since. Okay? He has not been able to bounce back. So, this is where it got messy. So, this all started. And you know what? I'm going to just say this. So much started because of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake funeral. So many things started as a result of that. Okay? So many things started as a result of that. That ain't the one I want. But I was trying to find the initial exchange between he and Miss Morgan Jerkins, because the way he like tried to handle her was way too much. Way too much. So y'all remember, if I can't run across it, then what I will do is just I'm gonna just tell y'all what happened. So basically, I believe it was after Not Like Us was released, and everybody was like literally at the second line in New Orleans, crip walking across little Aubrey Piss Yellow's grave. Everybody was dusting off their shoes on his neck, like it was really going down. Okay, people were cutting absolutely no slack, and this was the tweet that got him going. Okay, because he made this statement after the song came out, and I think he was really triggered, and I'm going to talk about that too. He was super triggered by Black people's response to Kendrick digging the hole, and then like I said, pushing the box in, and everybody crip walking over this boy's carcass. Vlad says Kendrick's Not Like Us needed a better mix. It takes away from the song. So what he was trying to do was take away from the cultural moment, because he could tell that something powerful was happening culturally, and that Black people were kind of like hitting somewhat of a cultural reset and kind of getting back in vibration and harmonious vibration with each other. And so he wanted to kind of disrupt the frequency, and it did not work. And Morgan Jerkins simply said, "You are white. This is a Black folk affair." And I think that was a fair statement. A lot of us did think it was a very fair statement. And that's when he lost his mind. If y'all recall, he started tagging, asking her, "Is that how you talk to your students at Princeton?" And, he got a million Karen memes after that. People were just calling him what he is, a Karen. A Karen. And so, he started talking about, ignorant and bigoted commentary. Here's one of the tweets. It's called a permanent record. Every university has one. I went to Berkeley myself. People spew ignorant and bigoted comments at you publicly and then act like they're getting bullied when they get a response. Typical victim mentality. Go ahead, take that at Princeton out of your profile, sweetie. You just admitted it's not even true anymore. So he was angry because he had spent all that day, or hours and hours at least, adding Princeton, hoping to get her fired, for her to let him know I'm not currently teaching there at the moment. So that's why he was angry. Hey, Shanda. Yep. And right. There you go. See, I told y'all I don't need no DNA for this kid. I know she's mine. Calling out one vulture threatens them all. That's exactly what happened. Um, the calling out of Piss Yellow, Canada's Piss Yellow, for vulturing Black American culture, he felt threatened. In that moment, he felt triggered and threatened, like, oh my God, if they really get in lockstep, where does that leave me? If they start, pointing out people who are not like them, who are benefiting from them, their creativity, their energy, their rhythm, their culture, where does that leave me? Because that is exactly what I do. I don't understand these people. I don't like these people. I don't identify with these people. I have no connection to these people, but I'm eating off of these Black people. Make no mistake about it. Okay. So I think that triggered him. I think it was a fear that kind of like reverberated. And it wasn't just him. So don't feel like I'm just picking on old Vladdy, because I've never liked Vladdy, but he wasn't the only one that was bothered. And I'm going to say this. There were people who favor us, facially and complexion wise, that were also bothered by that, because they're also vulturing off of our culture. Every vulture is not pale. I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Hashtag ladies, come get your kids. Okay. When that lady said that, he lashed out. He went full Karen. He thought he had her employer and started just adding and adding and adding and adding and adding. And if y'all recall, when people started that boycott DJ Vlad, his numbers went in the toilet to the extent. Hey, Wicked 548. Okay. She said what he did to Monique was enough. She never liked him. Yeah, I never liked him. I didn't like him before then. Okay. But don't get me started on all the Black people who went on his platform that had no business there. Let's start there. Let's not start there, because I mean that's really where it is for me. So yeah, I don't really, what he did to Monique was not cool, but also, Monique, why were you there? See, that's the hard question that we don't like to ask as Black folks, and sometimes we need to ask those questions. Okay, so when sometimes these people get poor treatment or get discriminatory treatment from someone who is known for this behavior, and anti-Black treatment from someone who is known for this behavior, I find it very difficult to be outraged, because you were aware of this and yet you were there. You were aware of this, but you showed up. You were aware of this, but you took his money. That type stuff. But whatever, it is what it is, right? So his numbers went in the toilet. He'll make a post on Twitter and barely get any type of like engagement or response. He needed Marlon Wayans. Can we just talk about that? So while he's sitting up saying things like your career is declining, ain't nobody gonna give you 40K, and you ain't worth 40K, but you were hoping he could bail you out. Because let's be honest, after what he did to that professor, Morgan Jerkins, he fell off a steep cliff. I mean a steep cliff. Yodeled all the way to the bottom. Do Ukrainian people yodel? I think maybe they look like they can yodel. So maybe he yodeled all the way to the bottom. And he needed Marlon Wayans to help him dig out of that ditch. He was looking for a Black person with enough star power, which obviously he felt like Marlon had, because he's had a couple of nobodies on his platform and nobody was checking for it. He can't do the same numbers. It's so funny to hear him talk about numbers when you're no longer doing the numbers, Vlad. You're not. We ain't checking for you no more. The people you hate so much, the people you think are so ignorant that you can just take advantage and slurp up their culture, and we wouldn't notice. Once we're not checking for you, you got to come up with a new audience, don't you, Pooh? Don't you? So now that you need numbers, the very man that you claim doesn't get numbers, he was counting on Marlon Wayans to dig him out of the hole he got himself in, attacking Professor Morgan Jerkins. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all see where I'm coming from. If I'm reaching, put a 2. Let me know, because I feel like that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. So you clearly know that he has a big enough name. He's not some little like a rapper person that nobody knows. You wanted name recognition. You wanted to be able to get your marketing team to market that you had an interview with Marlon Wayans. You wanted an opportunity to have him on your platform to get him to talk about some controversial stuff. You know, he's had a habit and a track record of saying some very anti-Black things and talking off code. And you were hoping that he would give you a viral moment on your platform to dig you out of the hole you dug, that you put yourself in, attacking Morgan Jerkins for putting you in your place about Black folks' business. Oh, Vlad, the way you have fallen needs to be put in a petri dish and under a microscope. Hey, I am redeemed. Yes, girl, all this is going on. I see the ones. So y'all see where I'm coming from? Okay. And see, y'all know this goes all this goes back to Cat Williams too. This is his fault. I know y'all don't like to believe me when I say that. Cat Williams started all of this mess. You know why I say that again? This all connects back to him again. I'm gonna tell you why. What did that young man say? Lil Kendrick, what he said? Cat Williams told me to get my truth, so I'm getting mine. So Cat Williams told him to get his truth. He decided he taking direct shots, head shots, hot shots, all the shots, calling it what it is, speaking for the culture, culturally on code, and then put out something that swept the entire globe like the Black Plague called Not Like Us. And people who are leeching off of Black American culture while hating Black American people got very, very, very disturbed. And Vlad is one of them. Cat Williams started all of this mess, and then he went skipping off like the money leprechaun he is, because he's the money leprechaun. I want to catch him and see if he give me some money. He skipped off somewhere. Last I seen, he was playing golf, trying to get in the golf tournament, then caused all this turmoil. Evie say instead of negotiating, you get online because you are the great Vlad. How dare he turn you down? Right. Yes. And I blame Marlon too to an extent, because Marlon has posited himself as somebody who will say unpopular things that are off code about Black people. And so he thought, I'll get him on here. He'll give me one of those gimmies and I'll get a viral moment. And Black people love to hate watch. When y'all don't like people, you go watch the people you don't like and you give them engagement and you give them numbers. And he was hoping to at least benefit from your hate. I'm telling you, this is a game. Okay? Even say, Cat ain't no Black folks was going to stand up. Well, he wasn't supposed to blow the horn. Okay? This like Lord of the Rings. Remember they was going to Helm's Deep and they had to blow that horn? Brr, brr, and everybody came running. You can't blow the horn. People is going to come running. And that's what Cat Williams did. And I love Cat Williams, but you're guilty, sir. You caused all of this. Piss Yellow would not be somewhere making kissy faces and baggy jeans right now if Cat Williams had stayed his butt off of Club Shay Shay. Don't make me go down the line all the stuff that wouldn't have happened if Cat had stayed his behind off of there. We wouldn't have heard the recording of Monique with Tyler Perry with him admitting that he told that he lied on her. That wouldn't have never happened. Let's see. We wouldn't have got Like That. We wouldn't have got none of them little songs. DJ Vlad would still have a platform. Okay. He wouldn't have been begging Marlon Wayans to come on there in the first place. He mad because he thought that was the only person he had a shot to get on there, and that person said no. Right, the lovely Sherry. It was the bat signal. It was the bat signal. He done blew the horn, put the signal in the sky, threw the cap in the air, and now everybody done showed up for this, this here. It's so many things that never would have happened if Cat had stayed out of Club Shay Shay. So, Vlad, I'm sorry to you, okay? And the reason I'm sorry to you is because you should have never been able and been allowed to build your brand and build a platform off of a culture that does not belong to you. It should have never happened. So because they allowed you in, you felt entitled, you went too far, and now you got to yodel all the way back down to the bottom. And I'm so sorry, but that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen for you. I'm sorry. It looks like there's no turning around because this didn't go his way Martin Lawrence spoke up in Marlon Wayans' defense, like, black folks apparently, ever since Cinco de Negro last year, the hats have been in the air. It's up. Page say, or the white hat toss in the air. Yes, that's what's going on. Jackie Gaines say cat told so much it was like the ball drop on New Year's Eve. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. It's like ever since Cinco de Negro, the boat brawl over there in Montgomery, we've been kind of different. Y'all didn't want to give me that when I told y'all that was one of those like cataclysmic moments in black. I told y'all it was setting the tone for something. And a lot of y'all didn't believe me. But everything we've seen since then indicates that a tone was set and something has shifted. And now when we see certain things happening, once we can recognize it, yeah, we kind of gonna stand, one band, one sound. One band, one sound. Page says where black men go to talk and then end up indicted. Yeah, but it looks like the ones that can really get him the numbers ain't going over there no more. We ain't see Bootsy say nothing in his defense. Say he was so mad at Shannon. Who was? Vlad? Vlad was mad at Shannon. He better leave Shannon alone. Shannon legs bad, but Shannon look like he'll hurt you. It look like if he catch you, you're going to have a problem. Vlad better find something safe to do. Shannon from the country. I wouldn't do it. Vlad, I'm going to tell you, if that's how you was feeling in your heart, let it go. Just let it go. Let it happen. Just let that go. So, again, sorry to you, Vlad. Next time, maybe don't do it. Next time, maybe don't do it. Because, see, we can't go in nobody else's culture, set up, and just start eating off it. We can't. So, yeah. Yeah, no. No, he wasn't crying about Shannon numbers. You better hush and leave Shannon alone. Yes, Paige, if he catch you. Sometimes people have bad legs, but they upper body be just fine. If Shannon catch Vlad will be in a world of trouble. Now, I'm just, it is what it is. I'm sorry to you. Or maybe find another group of people that don't mind you leeching off their culture. Apparently, you have overstayed your welcome, and we gonna need you to go. You ain't got to go home, but just got to get the hell up out of here. Now, one more quick thing that we need to address. We don't need to address it, but I'm going to. One more quick thing that I'd like to address that I have seen, and I mentioned it before, but then here we are again, and I'm very disturbed by the things that I have seen. Okay. I'm very disturbed. So let's talk about the disturbance. Okay. So this is just the mother in me. Kim Kardashian's daughter. What's the child name? North. Isn't it North? They gave them weird names. I believe that child's name is North. I'm looking for this post. Yeah, North. That's her name. Since when? Okay, there you go. So let me tell you about this child right here and why I'm concerned. So here we are again, and other people pointed it out, and I'm going to point it out because it is disturbing. And see, this is where problems start. This is where all the problems start. And then I don't want to hear no mess later. When the stories come out, I don't want to hear nothing. When the stories come out, I don't want to hear people talk about, oh, that poor girl and oh, her trauma. I don't want to hear it. Let me tell you why I don't want to hear it. Okay. Now she's was on some hanging out with some streamer by the name of Tylil. Okay. Tylil, another grown man. Now, is this girl 11 or 12? How old is this little girl? One of y'all Google and let me know. Because this is not the first time that she's hanging out with a grown man. And people talking about, oh, her mama best friend was there. I don't care if the man in the moon was there. This is where problems start, okay? Why is this little girl hanging out with a grown man? 11. Bless my soul. 11 years old, hanging around with a grown man, live streaming. Now, the last time she was running through whatever city that was in, running through town with Castanet, with Lil Bill. And that is another grown man with an 11-year-old. Y'all listen, and this ain't for us because this ain't our business. You know, like I tell certain people, you know, black folks stay out of black folk business. For the most part, y'all know I stay out of mixed folk business. You know, I try to be respectful, but I'm gonna point this out because when it doubles back, and that's when they gonna turn it into, oh, she's a little black girl, and that's not the case, but that's what y'all gonna do and try to dump her back in our laps and on our doorsteps. And look what happened, and y'all don't care about her, and she is the black girl, and I don't want to hear it. Somebody need to say something to her mother and tug her coat and let her know her slip is hanging. You gonna get this little girl hurt putting her with these grown men. Lil Bill is strange. I don't care what y'all say about Castanet. Lil Bill is strange. He was just online yesterday showering with another man, talking about they've been playing games for 2 days. I guess they hadn't washed their tail. So instead of them just bathing, y'all gonna get in the back. Y'all gonna get in the shower together, playing around and running around behind each other in the shower. Lil Bill is a weirdo. And she left her child with that grown man running through town talking about doing pranks. You know, it's a prank, all right. Now she with another grown man. And you got idiots in the chat talking about something. Her auntie there, she fine. And okay, when them stories come out later, I don't want to hear nothing. Right. B and J would never, and Tina would never either. That's why we ain't heard no stories about Solange and B them. Every story you hear, people got to make up something because Tina wasn't with it. Wasn't with it. Right, Paige. Paige say, me neither, sis. I don't want to hear no stories. I'm telling you that right now. I don't want to hear no stories. When everything started coming out and oh, this happened and oh, that happened. Oh, I'm 25 now, but y'all don't know what I went through when I was 11. I don't want to hear it because everybody is cheering and oh, it's great. Anytime that you know the little black girls that have celebrity parents do anything, there's so much critique, there's so much hate, there's so much vitriol, there's so much venomous conversation about it. Okay. But because this one has a certain complexion, everything she does is fine. And hey, guess what? That's great. Everybody can feel how they want to feel about who they want to feel it about. But when things go wrong, do not come back to us. Those of us who, you know, put our good church finger in the air and say, Reb, what's that? What's that? Because you're asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. Now, while I do try to stay out of other ethnic groups' businesses with their children, the mother in me is ever so slightly disturbed. The mother in me is ever so slightly disturbed. Now, the StreamYard is in the chat in case somebody got something they want to say. I'm about to do a quick peruse on social media to make sure I didn't miss anything of importance. Let me say that, of importance. Because, you know, people get weird. They be talking about all kind of crazy stuff and feel like it's important to you. It ain't, everything ain't important to me. It just ain't. Mm-mm. Oh, but another real quick, um, the young man DDG is getting a lot of criticism online because he apparently likes his baby. And I'm not sure when liking your baby became a bad thing, but apparently he likes his baby too much, and so they talking bad about him too. That's a bit of a problem. The young lady out of Memphis is friends with Little Glow, Little Gloria Hallelujah, a little gloss up. She's getting a lot of flack online because she took pictures without makeup and lashes and stuff. I think she looks fine. People are attacking her. I mean, basically, how dare you have black features is all I got from it. Paige says, bring back the days when our mamas protected us. We couldn't even stay over at just anybody's house overnight. Sure couldn't. I know my girls couldn't. I need to know the mama. I need assurances that there will be no men whatsoever in the house. I need all kind of assurances. And my mother was exactly the same way. So I'm not sure why these ladies are so loosey goosey with their children. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think that's it on the gossip. If ain't nobody else got nothing to say, the StreamYard is there. But if ain't nobody got nothing to say, then I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. So listen, right there you go. That's why I try to stay out of other people's business. So listen, y'all know what time it is. If that's all we got, ain't nobody else got no thoughts. You know, I love to hear what you got to say. But y'all know what time it is. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, I need you to please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you will know every time we go live on this channel. Oops. And I want you to make sure you get your copy of Little Girl, Big World. All right. This is a survival guide for girls leaving home for the first time. Let's keep all of our daughters safe because most of us would not send our 11-year-olds to hang out with grown men and run through the city or stream with them or any of that weird stuff. So if you want to protect your girls that have to leave home, and I know your nerves are bad, moms, because I know mine were, get your copy of Little Girl Big World for your baby. The link is in the description box, or you can go to Amazon.com and type in Seanitra. It will pop right up. Okay. Also in the description box, we have the link for membership, and there's a join button beneath the video. And make sure you subscribe to this channel because you know we happy to have you here. Okay. Also, in the description box, we got the link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear in classic black and gold or emerald crown designs. And we got the link for our Amazon storefront so we can all shop together. And my Amazon wish list in case you want to send me some pens, notebooks, snacks, goodies, anything like that. I appreciate all the support. And I want to personally thank each and every one of you for hitting that like button because I greatly appreciate it. Okay. All right. Yeah. So listen, I'm gonna get on up out of here. This has been a great stream. I had fun with y'all, even DS with her crazy self. All of y'all, I appreciate you so much. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. All right. And if gossip permits, we will be back again tomorrow. And you know what I'm gonna tell you. You know what I got to say, right? In case nobody else tells you. Remember, God loves you, I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it, boo. Talk to you later. Bye.